And welcome back here to War Memorial at the Sobrato Center in San Francisco. There you see the future out on the floor as the home season ends for the San Francisco Dons. George Devine, Amy Tooley with you courtside. And Amy, we saw a Dons team today that out-rebounded Gonzaga. And basically this came down to how well each team shot.
Yeah, it did. And that was one of our keys. I think the Dons, that's something I think they're younger. Shannon Powell ended up having 20 points, which is almost half of her team's points today. She's the senior leader, but I think for some of the younger girls, even though you have an open look, what Gonzaga does so well is they're able to close out, and they're so long and lengthy and athletic, they can still contest and kind of get in your head a little bit before you shoot the ball. And that was evident today with the USF. And
we also saw a team in Gonzaga that finishes very well around the basket. Players have a great sense of where the cylinder is, where their defender is, and where their teammates are.
Yeah, there's a reason why they are ranked the way they are, is because they're an excellent basketball team, and I expect them to do very well in the postseason this year.
Yeah, and they're going to have a bye to the West Coast Conference Tournament semifinals, which makes a huge difference in the postseason. In fact, the men's side pushed that for this year to get the staggered tournament with the top two seeds going all the way to the semis automatically. And there's now a push to go to the same format scheduling-wise for the women in the regular season, where you're going to only play one team at home and one team on the road and not see them in a true round robin. Kind of
it'd be interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, it's okay.
I don't know either, but I get what's going on.
I understand the point that they're trying to make.
The idea is to get better RPI numbers for the top teams, get more postseason spots, and also to open up some opportunities for teams to play in holiday tournaments right after Christmas.
Sure. Yep. That's all valid points.
Yeah, but I'm a purist. I like the round robin.
I know. Maybe we're just old fogies. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, and with my luck, I would end up getting sent to 8 cities instead of 9, and the 9th that I missed might be one of my favorites.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be right. It's hard to go without a stop in San Diego every year. Looking ahead for the Dons going into the final week of the regular season, the postseason tournament, what areas would you like to see this team grow in?
Well, I think they did a better job with some things we talked about, just awareness, situational awareness, what's going on in the game. And again, that comes with experience. I think the coaches are doing a good job with obviously the time management, calling timeouts. And I think a lot of those timeouts are to sort of make the girls aware, hey, this is what's going on, remember, and this is what we have to do to attack. So I think as the year comes to a close, or the season comes to a close, those will be some things they'll try to fine tune and continue to work on.
Well, Amy is going to be joining me in Las Vegas. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Yeah, and then I'll be with you on Thursday from Provo, Utah, and then Saturday in San Diego. But while you can see both of us on camera right now, I really want to thank you for your commitment to making these broadcasts the best they can be, and your commitment to Dons basketball, and your commitment to working with me and making me a better broadcaster. So I really appreciate that, Amy.
Thanks, George. Well, I appreciate being here with you and your generosity and letting me do this broadcast.
She carries me. She does. So that'll do it for our final regular season home broadcast of the year of Dons basketball. A lot of folks to thank, but a couple people I want to mention today. First of all, Mark Papadopoulos, who runs the house here at USF, his entire staff, Casey Spinetti and company, really make sure that we're well taken care of. And also to Mark Rivera, the sports information director who wins basketball. And Joe Hallisey makes us better. Joe, the PA guy here, Don of the Year, always works with us very closely on getting the names right and making sure we're on top of things. And it's great inspiration and a great co-worker to have.
Absolutely.
And also want to send out a shout out to Scott Sidwell, who's leaving the Hilltop. And best of luck to Scott and his family as they move on to Penn State. As Joe said last night, something special when you go from a place called the Hilltop to Happy Valley.
Yeah, best wishes to Scott.
So, and best wishes to all of you. I hope to see you on Thursday night. Audio broadcast from Provo, Utah. We're on the air at 5:45 Pacific time. Dons and the BYU Cougars from the Marriott Center. Then next Saturday, 1:45 from San Diego. But thanks for joining us for Amy Tooley. I'm George Devine. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.